tales of love usually end with a kiss. In Chainsaw Man, they end with blood. Because love in Fujimoto's universe isn't a comfort, it's a weapon. And sometimes it's the sharpest one of all. We're going to look at how Tatsuki Fujimoto uses affection as both a weapon and a mirror, showing how love can twist, heal, or destroy the people who reach for it. This story of love and control plays out through three people who shape Denji's heart in different ways. One who commands him, one who grounds him, and one who tempts him to dream. Every bond leaves a different mark on Denji, but which one does he really need most? Let's check it out. Quick spoiler notice, if you haven't seen Chainsaw Man Season 1 or the Reze Arc movie, this video contains minor spoilers, so yeah, you already know what to do with that. Across Season 1 and the Reze movie, creator Tatsuki Fujimoto turns Denji's journey into a study of love's many faces: possession, companionship, and the bittersweet desire to run. Denji's not looking to change the universe, just survive it. When you've grown up trading body parts for bread, love starts to look like payment. Feed me, touch me, tell me I matter, and I'll give you everything. Boa Hancock, probably. In the Chainsaw Man narrative, Fujimoto turns manipulation into meaning. His universe feels tragic because it's true. That desperate need to belong doesn't fade, it just finds a new master. And her name is Makima. The first of Denji's three relationships comes with Makima, the woman who changes everything. To him, she's kindness, authority, and safety all rolled into one. To us, she's far more dangerous. Makima doesn't love Denji. She studies him. Every smile, every compliment, perfectly calculated. She offers salvation only to prove he'll never be free. And Denji, who spent his whole life being used, fits right into that role without even realizing it. Because in the end, their relationship isn't just about control. It's a transaction. Himeno is also about transactions. Makima gives him purpose, validation, the illusion of belonging. And in return, he gives her everything. To Makima, affection is leverage. If you watch Chainsaw Man, who's your favorite character? And why is it Pochita? Fujimoto's no stranger to turning emotion into a weapon. In Fire Punch, a woman named Judah loses her memories. People remake her identity, telling her who she is, who to love, and who to serve. She becomes a puppet of desperation, a mirror reflecting someone else's longing. It's the same pattern that defines Makima. Love as a leash, devotion as a prison. Whether it's godhood or romance, Fujimoto shows how easily love becomes control, and how willingly we surrender to it. Next comes Power, the blood fiend who crashes into Denji's life like a storm he didn't see coming. She's loud, selfish, and somehow exactly what he needed. Power doesn't understand love either, but she doesn't fake it. And that's where Fujimoto's irony shines. The monster in human skin ends up showing the most genuine kind of humanity. There's a clear discrepancy between what we expect from her and what she actually gives. She screams, lies, steals food, and still shows up. For once, Denji isn't being studied or seduced. He's being seen. Their bond is chaotic and pure, like siblings, like strays. Unlike Makima, Power doesn't drive Denji forward. She lets him exist without expectation. She's not his goal. She's a reminder that not everything has to be one. Their relationship reminds me of Naruto and Sakura. In a world like Chainsaw Man, it's surprisingly refreshing. Oh, and one last thing about Power, her character's based off Cartman from South Park. In the new Chainsaw Man movie, we're introduced to Reze, a character who brings something the series hadn't really shown before: tenderness. She's gentle, human, grounded, a spark of what normal might feel like. She makes Denji believe he could live a quiet life: school, morning walks, cheap coffee. For a brief second, the universe slows down, but love again is a trick. At this point, it's practically a running theme for Denji. If there's a red flag within 100 miles, he's already holding it. Denji falls for her, like a moth to flame. Reze sells the dream so well, even she wants to believe it. She doesn't betray Denji because she hates him. She betrays him because the dream was never theirs to keep. In a way, it's like Romeo and Juliet, Great Gatsby, or some other movie with Leo in it. a case of doomed affection. There's a Reddit post that picked up some traction several months ago. Someone asked if Fujimoto has ever written a happy ending, specifically in his full-length works. Fire Punch's ending was ambiguous and tragic, and confusing. Chainsaw Man follows the same philosophy more or less. It depends on the author and the kind of world they're trying to build within the confines of the story. In a 2017 interview, Fujimoto refers to himself as a... Yep. Kinda puts things in perspective. If you're looking for sunshine and rainbows in Chainsaw Man, yeah, wrong show. Tatsuki Fujimoto weaves love through a universe built on slaughter and sorrow, a haunting narrative that somehow still finds room for tenderness, a testament to his brilliance as a storyteller. In Fujimoto's hands, affection isn't one color, it's a spectrum, from devotion to deceit, from warmth to ruin. He paints love in shades most stories are too afraid to touch. Through Makima, feeling becomes dominion. Through power, it becomes connection. And through Reze, it captivates us with comfort. Each form of affection pulls Denji in a different direction, but it also brings us back to that question from the beginning. Which one does he really need most? Who's to say? Chainsaw Man doesn't tell us what Denji needs. It shows us why he keeps reaching for it, chasing something that only exists in the distance. And in Fujimoto's world, that's as real as love ever gets. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember to save your progress. You never know who's pulling the strings next.